So everyone's getting all mad at ESPN for not broadcasting anything about the Wrestling World Championships. And that was arguably without a doubt with Moni wrestling fans the best World Championships ever, with the action, with the team race being so close, with it coming down to Snyder and Sajalayev, two world champions, 15, 16 Olympic gold medals coming down to that, and that's the team race. And then with Helen winning, not giving a point, winning her third straight world championship at a third different weight. There's so much stuff that happened, and we're getting mad at the wrong person. It's not ESPN's fault. ESPN's not going out looking for football highlights. They're not going out and looking for baseball highlights. Baseball and football are going to ESPN. So, you know who's to blame? It's the wrestling community. Not the wrestling community. It is specifically USA Wrestling and United World Wrestling. They do not have a relationship with ESPN, and it shows. Because if you go on ESPN's webpage and you put in 2017 Wrestling World Championships, type it in. There isn't a single article. There isn't a single thing. There's nothing on it. And that is because USA Wrestling and United World Wrestling do not pitch to ESPN. They don't. There's nobody there. Who does it? Who's in charge? Somebody at Tim Foley? Gary Abbott, right? I don't know who. One of those people, I don't know who the media people, maybe it's not the right people, are not creating a relationship with ESPN. They're not pitching these stories. They're not pitching these coverages. There's no reason why Jordan Burroughs shouldn't be in the top 10. There's no reason why Kyle Snyder and Helen Rulos shouldn't be in the top 10. I mean, we have the fan base, but those are the two to blame. United World Wrestling and USA Wrestling, right? You can't blame Flow, because Flow is directly competing with ESPN. They don't want a big network like that. And I'm sure they do, because it's better for exposure for the sports. But USA Wrestling does it on their own, right? They have Flow to promote for them. United World Wrestling does it on their own. They have somebody else, I don't know, Track to support it for them. So as a community, we are going after the wrong people and getting mad. So you don't go and tag ESPN and say, hey, why isn't there any coverage? You tag USA Wrestling. You tag United World Wrestling. You say, hey, who is in charge of pitching these stories to the people at ESPN that put this on? And who is in charge of doing the relationships? Do you want me to do it? Hire me. USA Wrestling, United World Wrestling, hire me. I will go to ESPN. I will make these relationships. I will become friends with them, and I will pitch the heck out of these stories, right? So I think that's the answer. That's what we're searching for. So if you guys agree, let me know. Leave the comments below. And if you don't agree, let me know why I'm wrong. I don't know what other reason, right? Except for that somebody, again, I feel bad. I'm not picking on USA Wrestling. I'm not trying to pick on United World Wrestling. But if we want to get exposure to the next level, WWE is on ESPN's webpage, not wrestling. You have to click under Olympic sports and then look maybe somewhere for wrestling. So now we're tied in and buried so deep because we do not have a relationship. We do not have somebody in our organization doing it. And that's the last question. When I say we as wrestling, who am I referring to? Right? When you say, hey, you at the UFC, we know, hey, that's Dana White, right? Hey, you at the NFL, we know that there's somebody there at the NFL that represents. But when we say, hey, we at wrestling, are you talking United World Wrestling? Are you talking USA Wrestling? Are you talking NWCA? Are you talking the coaches? There's too many things. We're fragmented. So that's the thing. Don't tag ESPN at this. Tag USA Wrestling and say, hey, whose job is it to pitch these stories onto a bigger platform so that we can let the world know what a great event they just missed on? The wrestling world knows. We already know. We're there. We're self-sustaining. But to take it to that next level, that UFC level, that WWE level, that NFL level, that hockey level, that's who we got to be. We got to have somebody forming that relationship, getting these stories told and on air. So who is it?